Hello viewers, this is Mr. Mohammad Yasin Shakir, advocate, and you're watching my YouTube channel Nai Soch Nai Manzil. I cordially welcome you to your favorite YouTube channel because it's a learning hub. Obviously, you have heard about parts of speech, but today I have a new term for you, parts of a sentence. And this is a problematic thing that is even equally for the natives and non-natives at the same time. First, understand what actually the parts of a sentence are. First, the subject, then the verb and object, subject complement and object complement. Let's actually understand all these through examples because they are practical one. For this, we have to go to the explanations through examples. First one, what is actually subject? In simple terms, a doer of an action. Doer of an action. Do please stay connected till the end of this video. These things are very much important for you because unless and until you understand the things, you are unable to actually construct a good sentence and good composition as well. Doer of an action. Like example, it may be simple. Simple when there is one subject, it may be compound. When there are more than one subject, like Watson filled the cup. Here, who is the doer of filling the cup? This Watson. It's a doer, it's a subject. Now it's a simple subject. Come, Watson and Ronaldo pick the ball. Watson and Ronaldo, they are actually aided or plus by this and conjunction and they become two, and when they are two they are known as compound subject. This was the idea of subject. It can be simple, it can be compound. Now come to the word verb, the most confusing of all these five actually components of a sentence. It can be a linking verb, it can be a main verb, it can be a helping verb, it can be a modal verb. Actually, this is the problem that actually students face. It confuses them. Why? Because at the same time, a verb is linking, a verb is helping, and the main verb. All these things actually confuse a student. Let's have examples to illustrate them, differentiate between and among them. The first example, she is beautiful. And obviously she is beautiful. This is subject and this is the quality of she. Subject complement we'll discuss at the last part of this video. And subject and this quality is joined through the word that is. So when a word or a verb is used as connector or linker, it's known as linking verb. Come to the next sentence. She is looking at me. Is the same word, but here is a linking verb, but here is helping this main verb. That's why it is a helping verb. And when there is a helping verb, there is a main verb that actually shows the function or action of the doer. What actually she is doing, this is looking, and looking is a main verb, and the verb or the word that helps the main verb is helping verb. Now come to the modal verbs. Modal verbs are actually can, could, may, might, would, should. You may say all these words that are related to probability, possibility, permission, and ability of some subject, they are actually modal verbs. Now come to the topic of object. What actually object is? As the subject is the doer of the action, so is the case with object, as it's the opponent or the rival of the subject, it's receiver of the action. You may say it receives the action that is done by the subject. For example, Hashim strikes Johan. Hashim strikes John. Hashim is a subject, it is a verb, and John is the receiver of that strike, and it is an object. Now, here is one more sentence. Watson strikes John and Stern. John and Stern. These two are nouns and both receive his action. Here is one and the two. Both are actually noun and both are receiving the same action. They are known as compound object. Same action is received by the two. Here is one more sentence. She gave a pen to me. Now, she actually works on two things. First one and the second one. There are two objects. First one, a pen, and the second one, to me. There is always one direct and the second one is indirect. The difference between the two, how can we identify? The direct is identified through the object that actually receives the action first. So, who receives? So, a pen receives first. It's a direct object. And if you talk about to me, it receives the action in the end. It's indirect object. How do? Actually, a pen, she actually picks up the pen at first instance or first position. That's why it's the first receiver. And after picking the pen, she actually hands over, gives to me. So that's why this is a direct object and indirect object. Now it's subject complement. Like example, she looks beautiful. She looks beautiful. Actually, she is a subject and beautiful is a complement on her. Subject and complement. The subject and complement, the word that actually complements on the subject is known as subject complement, object complement. As you have understood that subject, the word that actually complements on a subject is known as subject complement. So is the case with object complement. The word that actually complements the object is known as object complement. I make you understand. I make you understand. I make you happy. I make you happy. To whom happy is made? You. Actually, the word that complements the object is known as object complement. So both are object complements. Dear students and learners from English language, this was for actually parts of a sentence and for the beginners as well, to understand the concept of a sentence and the parts of a sentence, so that you may be able in an easy way to construct your sentences. While now you know actually what are the parts of a sentence, you are able to construct good sentences in your own way. You have an activity from my side. Just have the kinds of sentences, identify them, and use them in your own sentences again. And share your activity with me as well on my Twitter, my Facebook page, and you can comment on my YouTube comment box as well. And you can contact personally to me via my personal contact number that is mentioned in my YouTube videos as well. And you can share your feedback as well. Thank you for providing your precious time and watching this video. Just like it, share it, and subscribe my YouTube channel so that you may receive further videos at the same time. Thank you.